Welcome to my next Lost. Season 2 episode review video. Before I get into that though, pretty important, if you're not caught up to the point where I am at rewatching or watching Lost, or you're just not entirely sure, then you definitely need to take the initiative and pay attention to the episode's title, which of course I'll mention, as well as put in the description. If that happens to be the case, you find that you're not caught up, it would be my recommendation that you don't watch this video any further to avoid any potential spoilers. And full disclosure, I've already seen Lost 3 times all the way through. The last couple times that I've watched Lost, which the last time was in 2020, I've been binging the show, and I want to let things resonate. So I'm only watching 1 to 3 episodes per week. On average, sometimes it's none, but usually 1 to 3. It's one of my favorite shows of all time. Top 5, for sure, no matter what. There's nothing that's going to replace Lost in my top 5. I loved Lost. I'm not the only one that's watching Lost currently, though. The legendary Crazy Coffee Man, who you see in various comment sections of some of my videos for Dexter, Lucifer, and Breaking Bad, is actually watching Lost for the first time. So, join us on the journey and let's discuss this awesome and amazing show. But no spoilers, please pass this episode because we don't know actually where Crazy Coffee Man is. He's probably 4 to 5 episodes ahead right now, maybe even more. So no spoilers, please. But with all that said, this will be Lost, Season 2, Episode 20. The title of this episode is called Two for the Road. And this will be my review, reaction, recap after just finishing watching the episode. So Michael lies unconscious as Kate tries to revive him. Jack is convinced that they have pushed him into the jungle, but Kate tells Jack that Michael is alone. So Jack agrees to carry Michael back to the hatch, or the Swan Station, whatever you want to call it. Ana Lucia is cutting fruit for Henry Gale, or the person we at least know as Henry Gale, but it's actually Benjamin Linus. I don't remember exactly when we find out his real name, but it might be even the end of Season 2 or the beginning of Season 3. And then we have our flashback. Ana Lucia is confronted by her mother as to where her whereabouts were when Jason McCormick was killed. And then her mother takes her to the morgue where she shows Ana Lucia his body. Her mother spells out why she knows Ana Lucia killed the man who had tried to kill her and accepts that there will be no proof. Her mother offers her help, and when Ana Lucia refuses, her mother tells her she will have to get help from somewhere else because she must respect the fact that she is a police officer. So Ana Lucia actually gives her mom her police badge and tells her mom she quits. Back on the island, Ana Lucia takes the fruit to Henry. He won't answer anything. He's still on a hunger strike. She says that he is different because most killers love to talk. He whispers something. She leans in close to hear clearly, but he attacks Ana Lucia and nearly chokes her. He snarls, "You killed 2 of us." He also says that these 2 were good people, that they were leaving her alone, and that she, Ana Lucia, is the killer. Locke arrives just in time and knocks Henry, or Benjamin Linus, unconscious with one of his crutches. Locke says, "I guess he decided to start talking, huh?" Interesting thing to say right there after Ana Lucia almost died due to strangulation. Ana Lucia is shown bored working as an airport security officer, so we're back to our flashback. She meets Christian Shepherd in the bar. The 2 of them commiserate, sharing how each of them have lost their jobs with family members. Christian offers Ana Lucia work as his bodyguard. Interesting choice to be a bodyguard in Sydney on a basis that she needs help and the role of fate. The 2 decide to adopt false names for their relationship. Ana Lucia calls Christian Shepherd Tom, while Christian Shepherd calls her Sarah. Does he call her Sarah because of Jack's wife, Sarah? Or ex-wife, I guess, at the point now? I don't remember when they broke up. Ana Lucia is with Libby and reluctantly explains that the guy in the hatch, or the Swan Station, tried to kill her, that although she is fine, the guy in the hatch/Swan Station won't be, and Libby asks Ana Lucia not to do anything stupid. Locke enters the armory wanting to know why Henry tried to kill Ana Lucia, but not him when he had the chance to. Henry replies that it's because John is one of the good ones. Locke wants to know more about that, but Henry says that none of it matters now because he is going to die. Either Jack comes back empty-handed and he loses his value, hence they will kill him, or Henry's people will kill him because he is not a forgiving person. Henry failed his mission. He says he was on his way over to bring back Locke when he was captured. Jack and Kate soon arrive, bringing Michael back to the Hatch/Swan station. Ana Lucia approaches Sawyer to get a gun. The first time Sawyer tells Ana Lucia to go to her buddy Jack, as he has himself a gun, then sarcastically remembers that he is still out with Kate. And then Ana Lucia just as sarcastically calls Kate's Sawyer's girlfriend, which hits a nerve, and Sawyer tells Ana Lucia to scram. And then we go to our flashback. After Christian Shepherd spends 4 days drinking, he wakes and visits Ana Lucia's room in the middle of the night. This is in Sydney, to get her to take him on his mission. Still drinking, Christian Shepherd visits a blonde woman in the suburbs while Ana Lucia watches from the car. The blonde woman and Christian argue at the door. He tells the woman that he paid the mortgage on her house and has a right to see his daughter. And starts to get violent. Ana Lucia drags Christian away, and then they leave. Hurley asks Saeed about the radio. He hopes to impress Libby by imitating the hero of the movie Say Anything. Saeed suggests a picnic instead and tells him about the beach where he took Shannon. Locke asks Jack if it worked, about, exchanging prisoners and all that. Sawyer is walking through the jungle. He hears Ana Lucia following him. When he stops to confront her, she again unsuccessfully demands a gun and then attacks him. After a bit of a struggle, he overpowers her, and then she responds by kissing him. And then Ana Lucia and Sawyer get it on. Back to our flashback. Ana Lucia and Christian discuss what they are each running away from. Ana Lucia tries to encourage Christian to return to the States, but he refuses and suggests a drink at the bar instead. Ana Lucia is done with running and refuses. Christian heads for the bar, nearly knocking over Sawyer in the process, and Christian says, "See ya, kiddo." It's one of his lines, kiddo. And then as she dresses, Ana Lucia warns Sawyer that if he tells anyone about them, she will kill him. So you get that piece of ass, and then you can't tell anybody about it. Everybody absolutely loves Michelle Rodriguez. I'm not that in love with Michelle Rodriguez. I don't know. She seems kind of a bitchy, I don't know. I just don't think, everybody drools over Michelle Rodriguez. Maybe I should too. She's all right, but I don't drool over her like other people do. Anyway, Hurley is grabbing food from the beach pantry and reacts guilty when Livy sees him. He reveals that it is food for a picnic he was planning with her. Ana Lucia returns to the Hatch/Swan station, when Jack asks her about her head wound, Locke covers for her and says that it was his fault. Michael awakes and tells Jack, Kate, Ana Lucia, and Locke that he found the others, saying that there are 22 of them, only 22 of them, living lives in caverns, tents, and just teepees. They don't live a good life, at least from what he sees. And they have a hatch of their own with only 2 armed guards. He says he didn't see Walt or Cindy or any of the kids, but that he will lead them back there. Jack and Locke discuss this and then decide it's time to get the guns from Sawyer. Kate accompanies them, leaving Michael and Ana Lucia in the Hatch/Swan station. Ana Lucia says, "Give Sawyer my best," kind of like as a knock to Sawyer. Hurley and Livy set out for the picnic, but Hurley gets lost and they wind up back where they started, with Jen cleaning fish nearby. Libby suggests that they have a picnic right there, but Hurley has forgotten to bring blankets or anything to drink. Libby says she'll get the blankets and he can get some wine. Hurley jokes that if he gets drunk, he'll remember where he knows her from, And then Jin kind of gives Hurley like a, oh, thumbs up sort of thing. Like, good job, Hurley, way to go. Sawyer is reading the manuscript. Jack throws it into the fire and demands to be taken to the guns. Sawyer goes for his own gun and, finding it missing, realizes that Ana Lucia stole it when they had sex. Locke, suddenly realizing why she would do that, informs Jack about Henry attacking Ana Lucia. Ana Lucia gives Henry a knife and instructs him to free himself. He does, and as she points a gun at him, he says, "So this is it?" Ana Lucia says, "It is." And then we back to our flashback. Ana Lucia is at Sydney Airport waiting in line with Jin prior to boarding Oceanic Flight 815. Jack is at the ticket counter telling the ticket agent about his need to get his father's body home as quickly as possible because he needs it to be over. Ana Lucia overhears and calls her mother to tell her she tried to get as far away from her as she could, but that she somehow just wants to come home. And then we see Ana Lucia. She's shown sitting. Michael talks with her. She tells him about Henry, about how he tried to kill her and how she couldn't bring herself to kill him. Michael offers to do the job for her, and she gives him the gun. Michael looks at the gun and then says, "I'm sorry," and then shoots Ana Lucia, killing her instantly. No! Bad move. I liked her character. I'm not infatuated with her, but I liked her character. What the hell are you doing, Lost? Anyway, Libby then walks in and holding the blankets for the picnic with Hurley, and then she is shocked to see Michael with the gun, and startled, he shoots her twice in the abdomen through the blankets, and she collapses with a look of shock and betrayal on her face. Michael then opens the door to Henry's cell. The two look at each other. Michael, shaking with fear and shock, deliberately shoots himself in the shoulder, which ends this episode of Lost. So, Ana Lucia is dead. Libby is not technically dead yet. I believe in the next episode she does have some lines again, but unfortunately, Libby is also dead eventually. Like either this episode, I think it's the next episode, but it might even be the one after that if they don't talk about what happened in this episode. I can't remember, but this is a really good episode, but an episode that pisses me off. I'm going to score it at 9.3 out of 10. A lot of people remember when this was around this time, before the episode aired, both the actress that played Libby and Ana Lucia, Michelle Rodriguez, actually both got DUIs with like in a week time period, and people thought that they were kicked off the show because of their DUIs. Well, the show was filmed like months in advance, the episode, so just a little hint or a little tidbit about that. But I'm going to score the episode a 9.3 out of 10. It's definitely a memorable episode of Lost. My characters of the episode, I'm going to go with Ana Lucia. She was amazing. I'm going to miss her on the show. And Christian Shepherd, the drunk alcoholic father, he was pretty good. But rest in peace, Ana Lucia and Libby. So you've heard my thoughts. Now I want to hear yours. If you're a fan of Lost and you want to help me out with the YouTube algorithm, please consider Hulk smashing the like button, share the video with a friend, put this video on any one of your social media platforms. Don't forget to sound off in the comment section about what your thoughts are on this episode of Lost. What would you rate it, and whom would be your character of the episode? Remember, you'll be interacting with me and the legendary Crazy Coffee Man, but no spoilers past this episode, even though I kind of just gave a spoiler. But, I mean, they already were shot. Ana Lucia, dead. Libby will die, I believe, in the next episode, but not right away. So, there you go. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. And last but certainly not least, don't forget to hit that sub button. You're watching the video anyway. Subscribe to the channel, join the team, share your damn support, and be a part of something special. And you never know where you're going to see on JDev TV.